Hello, welcome back to R.A.I.N. I am Sharif. For this video, I'll be covering chapter 3 of my book, which covers the colonizer, the name of the book, who are you, knowing your ancestors. Let's get into it. I'll read a little bit to you. By this time, you should know who the colonizers are and what part of the world they come from. History has shown us that it doesn't matter where they go, they leave death and destruction in their wake. To fully understand our situation, we must comprehend why they do what they do. Some of us realize that they are different from us. We also know that they haven't been on the earth in their present form as long as we have been here. Alright, before you get upset, before you get dismissive, stick with me. Because, you know, in previous videos, I've been coming with receipts. So just vibe with me a little bit longer. Okay? Let's be clear. The colonizers are not the same as the Aboriginal peoples of the planet. I don't know about you, but I've never known an Aboriginal couple produce a colonizer child, and likewise, never heard of a colonizer couple produce an Aboriginal child. I have seen Aboriginal peoples with albinism. These people are born with little or no melanin, but they still have thick lips, broad noses, and woolly hair. From my personal experience, the colonizers are the only organism on Earth that actually burns from prolonged exposure to sunlight. They are the only peoples on the Earth who refuse to live in harmony with nature due to their calcified pineal gland. Now, what other organism on this planet burns from prolonged exposure to sunlight? I mean, if you know, please enlighten me. I mean, please enlighten me. Because, let's see. Oh, here go my proofs. Here's one that very few people have heard of, but yeah, on the walls of Hukupta, which the colonizers called Egypt, it was written on the walls that these people are known as Tamahu. Tamahu, translated, means the created ones. That was written on the walls over 4,000 years ago. I mean, but let me give you something that's more recent. Oxford University, Oxford's Dictionary, 1937. Definition of hybrid: the offspring of two animals or plants of different species. A half-breed, crossbreed, mongrel. At the best, we English are but hybrids. 1861. Let me repeat that. At the best, we English are but hybrids. 1861. And English is in the brackets. If you know what that means in the English language, you're good. You're good. This Oxford University, 1861. This was more than 100 years before I was born. So don't get upset with me. You better book your flight to England and take it up with Oxford. Like, they're one of the most prestigious schools on the planet. So you got beef with that, take it up with them. I'm just presenting the information. Alright. Okay, moving on. We gotta get to what drives them. Greed is the obvious answer as to what drives the colonizer to do the things they do. We must comprehend a process that the colonizer put in place to plunder the world. It all starts with the popes of Rome and the various papal bulls, which are official orders that were put in place. And for the people at home, I want you to start off, if you want to do your own research, I want you to start off with the Treaty of Verona 1213 between King John of England and Pope Innocent III. The Pope, he named himself the Vicar of Christ. which means the earthly representative of Christ and complete owner of everything and everyone on planet Earth. Wait, what? How? I mean, this dude, he was born from a woman just like everybody else. He bleeds red just like everybody else. You give him an eye jammy, it's gonna turn black just like everybody else's eye. So I mean, how what was he smoking? I mean, come on. All right. I'm getting too excited. Let me calm down. All right, moving on. Let's see. You should also research Unum Sanctum 1302. Pope Boniface VIII believed that being the vicar of Christ grants him full authority from God over everyone, including secular rulers such as kings. He believed that he was the caretaker of everyone's soul on earth, and only through him they would gain salvation. Like Boniface VIII is no different from Innocent III. He was born with Neanderthal DNA and a calcified pineal gland. What made him so special? Like, someone please explain that to me. What made them so special? Okay, moving on. In 1452, Dum Diversis, research that also, was issued by Pope Nicholas V, which authorized Alfonso V of Portugal to conquer Saracens, which are Moors, and pagans, take their land and personal property, and consign them to perpetual servitude. In 1455, Pope Nicholas V issued the Romanus Pontifex, authorizing Alfonso V to conquer and take non-Christian lands in what is now called Africa, as well as subjugate the Aboriginal people to forced servitude. Same garbage with different people. What makes them so special? All right, moving on. Pope Alexander VI issued the Intercatera Divina in 1493. Now, 1493. So Christopher Columbus did his little BS in 1492. So now we're talking about over here. Now, also known as the Doctrine of Discovery. Is that familiar? That sound familiar? Because, yeah, that's what a lot of these colonizers are operating under right now. Doctrine of Discovery. No lie. Let's see. It was agreed that an imaginary line will be placed through South America, separating the lands claimed by Portugal, what is now known as Brazil, and lands claimed by Spain, which is basically the rest of South America. I mean, all those other countries speak Spanish. Brazil is the only country that speaks Portuguese. I mean, these people, what gives them, I don't know. Maybe they were completely feeling themselves back then. But you know what? Anyways, do your research on those points. I give you a lot of juicy stuff for chapter 3. I want to thank you for clicking on this channel. Remember, R.A.I.N, Rise Above Ignorance Network. Let you marinate on the information you just heard. All right. Peace.